Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! It's your buddy Cooper here, and today we're going to be doing a dimensional duel. I've been waiting for this duel, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Jaden soon learned that the possessed Marcel was after the legendary Sacred Beast cards all along. Jaden desperately attempted to prevent Marcel from raising the beasts. Meanwhile, Maximilian Pegasus found the Rainbow Dragon card. Since its power could help everyone return to Earth, Pegasus needed to create an interdimensional portal to send the card to the other dimension. Yeah, I know, this season gets ridiculous. However, he can only create the portal if he had access to immense amounts of duel energy. But who could generate that much energy? Zane and Jesse were chosen to duel. You ready? More than ever. Then let's do this. He's supposed to be wearing his other outfit. I don't know why. They couldn't make the Hellkaiser outfit. Like, Tag Force, like, don't get me wrong, I'm having fun. It's a good game. Tag Force blows this game away. Like, it blows this game away. It's kind of crazy. 100%. Still enjoying this, thank God. Alright, let's see. I got Last Resort, which probably is going to be good. And then I got some cards that would be better dead. That sounds very mean now that I said it out loud. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set this card because I would prefer it dead. I need to get my field spell. Ah, no! My field spell! Oh, wait, that was a terrible play. Oh. Are you sure about that, Zane? You think that that's gonna get enough duel energy? Playing like that? I drew the best Crystal Beast card in the deck. I got Sapphire Pegasus. And with it, I'm going to get Ruby Carbuncle. Then, I'm going to summon Crystal Beast Cobalt Eagle. Cobalt Eagle, you're going to help me out right now. You're going to destroy a Cyberdark. Yeah, you're supposed to start with a dragon monster, Zane, and then you get to that, unless you had Future Fusion or some form of card that can throw away dragons. Although I think this game might have nerfed Future Fusion, I do not know. Dragon monster, there we go. Did not attack, though, even though he would... Well, I guess that card is too high level. So even if it did hit the grave, it wouldn't matter. Alright, well, I just need to get as many cards out as possible. This is 4 out of 7. Or 8. 7. Yeah, it's 4 out of 7. I'm missing the tiger and I'm missing the turtle. And then I'll be able to summon the legendary dragon card. And until then, I'll win with my little panther if I have... Or my amethyst cat if I have to. Polymerization? A classic poly? He just happened to have... Wait, no, this is not what I thought it was. What is this? Chimera Tech over Dragon. Well, that's going to put their dragon in the grave like he wanted. 2400 attack, and since he fused 3 monsters, I lose everything, including a lot of life points. Oh, this is a terrible situation. And because I couldn't get my field spell earlier, I'm in a lot more trouble than usual. Damn. What a lucky hand you had there, but I'm not out of this duel just yet. I need to get more cards out. Crystal Beacon will do. I activate Crystal Beacon. With this, I can get out my other card. And then I'm just missing 1. Alright. But then again, I don't know if this deck has Rainbow Dragon. It might. I'm just going to hold back for now. Next turn, I will summon the last monster I need. I know I could just play Amber Mammoth when I need to. Nope, Tortoise, you're going away. The graveyard counts. Hopefully this deck does have Rainbow Dragon. Please tell me it does. Rare value, that can help. I activate rare value. Oh, I don't even get to choose? Alright, well, there we go. I got what I needed. Next, I'm going to activate Crystal Beacon. And with this, I'm going to get myself a Sapphire Pegasus. And then... I mean, technically I can get Ruby and get a bunch of cards, but we're going to do this instead because I'm just trying to get ready for abundance. Alright, with Sapphire Pegasus, I can get my final monster that I need, the Tiger. El Tigre, come on out. Now that I have 4 cards, I should be able to activate this effect. I draw 1 card. Very good. Next, I'm going to go ahead and set one of these. I'm going to let you die. Both of you. Okay, I am in a position where I can play Rainbow Dragon and is the only card in my deck that can beat Chimera Tech. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I have to. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not fighting both of those things. It's bad enough with Mr. Chimera Tech over here. Use the effect? Yes, but only because I can special summon. Only because. Alright, Heart of the Cards. Crystal Abundance? Yeah, I got it. Okay, that kind of fixes all my problems. Alright, let's see. I would like to special summon one monster. I'm going to choose the Topaz Tiger for now. Then, I would like to draw one card, just in case there is a Rainbow Dragon in this deck. I draw one card. Crystal Abundance, it's time. I activate Crystal Abundance, the card you actually win with when Rainbow Dragon doesn't exist. And by doing so, I can get a Sapphire Pegasus, a Topaz Tiger. Oh, is that it? Okay, well that's fine. I got 3 of their monsters. Oh, has to attack. Never mind. Give me Ember Mammoth. Alright, Sapphire Pegasus. It doesn't really matter. I already won. Sapphire Pegasus. Amber Mammoth. And we got one more for good measure. No, we're already done. We're already done. We don't need to do any more searching. And this is the power of a Crystal Beast deck. Even without Rainbow Dragon, Crystal Abundance breaks the game. And the field spell's just busted. Once you get the field spell, your deck is online. Hell, we stopped an insane fusion monster that would have had, I think, about 3,200 attack or 3,300 attack points. Jesse and Zane were able to create enough energy to widen the interdimensional portal for the Rainbow Dragon card. Well played, Jesse. The Rainbow Dragon card! He's been waiting for that! Alright, who's up next? Unleashing the Dragon! But it's probably not Rainbow Dragon. Jaden was unable to stop Marcel from retrieving the Sacred Beast cards. Now he must face Marcel's terrifying power. Haha. Glad to see you made it. And in the nick of time, too. Well, you sure didn't make it easy, but nothing was gonna stop me. Marcel, I can't let you do this. Don't come any closer. His harm, that's what attacked me before. Jaden, I only want you. Tell her to leave. No more demands. You're done calling the shots. That's not Marcel, Blair. He's being used by something, and I think it's time we found out what. Marcel's voice suddenly changed, becoming otherworldly. I don't know how to do an otherworldly voice. I couldn't do it. Okay, wouldn't you agree, dear Jaden? I've heard this voice before in my dreams. So who are you really? You don't know yet? I'm your old friend. Old friend? What do you mean? Tell me what's really going on. You're so mean. I guess you've grown up and forgotten me. That's okay. You were just a silly kid back then. But I didn't forget about you. How could I after what you did? Now that you're here, I'm going to make you remember everything. Especially how it ended. And how you abandoned me. Huh? Now look, I don't know what you're talking about, but you're gonna be sorry you messed with my friends. No one gets away with that. We'll see, Jaden. Game on! Yeah, this story ends up being, I'm not gonna lie, it becomes super dumb. Like, I love GX, and I love a lot of GX because it's dumb. But this goes beyond that, like, fun dumb. This is like a really dumb plot point when you sit down and you think about it. So we're not going to talk about it until it really comes up unless they skip it. But yeah. And don't get me wrong, I still love it. It's just, it's a really dumb plot point. Alright, obviously they want me to go with Neos. I'm hoping I can draw one of my Neospatians. I know I'm leaving myself with like nothing to work with here, but I'm taking a bet. Negate the activation of an effect, spell, or trap card that targets this card. Targets a card in the graveyard and destroy it. Sure. Avion, just hold the field for now. If we can draw a Neospatian, I can play Neos and have an unstoppable force with Neospace. That's a good card. Typically used in... Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, this is not good. And Jaden sucks at spell trap destruction, as we've seen. And Fake Hero doesn't make my monster go to the grave, so that's useless. Alright, well, let's start testing some theories. Fiend monsters, yep. You're gonna look a lot like Kagemaru, aren't you? Necro Defender, huh? Well, there's your supply squad. I can't have you getting 3 Fiend monsters, though. I'm not reading all that. That's too much. I may not know what this does, but... Oh, that's 2 continuous traps and 2 continuous spells. 1 more and I'm dead. But which one will you obtain? None. Okay. Well, Avion, turns out you were the perfect monster. And that's all I'm getting, because Jaden's deck is rough, and I understand. He did use all of this, but it's a rough deck nonetheless. And honestly, Avion is enough to win us this duel, as long as Marcel stays bricked. All Messenger of Peace is doing is adding more damage. Oh my god, Marcel will stay bricked. Oh my god, Jaden will join them. Well, if I can wait 1 more turn, I can get a Neos, but then Neos won't be usable until I find a way to beat Messenger of Peace, which I probably won't be able to do. But it's still more effective to throw away the Neos, most likely. Okay, now that's already a continuous trap, and we're probably going to have to fight Yuria, which means Heroes Rule number... Are you serious? Triple O Oversoul. I have drawn 2... No, I didn't draw 2 monsters. I started the duel with 1 monster and a search card. And I have drawn nothing but spells. And they're not the most useful spells. Alright, so... Here we go again. Is it Yuria? Because if it is, I'm losing my trap and my monster. It is Yuria. Yuria is going to defeat us. However, you didn't destroy your own Messenger of Peace, which means you misplayed. Although you might... They're trying to get him on as well. But it is still... Oh! Fuck you, video game! Alright. Yeah, I'm going to play this first just to see if they have any Magic Jammer-ish kind of cards. I'm playing Neos. If you're going to give me 3 Oversouls, I'm going to fucking use them. Too bad Neos doesn't fuse with the Elemental Heroes. Unless he has his movie card. He does not have his movie card. Alright, I play Neo Space. Now I'm as big as Yuria. They're going into fence mode because they're probably going to destroy their card. But this is to try and deter them. Yeah, how are you going to get past my Neos now? Exactly. And this can only destroy face down cards because it's not even that good of a monster. No offense. I do like it. It's just not working out. I activate Polymerization. And with this card, I summon Elemental Hero Mariner, which is literally the counter to Messenger of Peace. It was made to counter Messenger of Peace. A 5-star monster, yes, but only 1,400 attack points. Alright. Let's see. While you have any face down cards in your spell and trap card zone, this card can attack directly. Alright, here's a face down card that Yuria will destroy, but screw it. I need to attack directly. 1,400 damage. Mariner, baby. Freaking Mariner. Not a monster you ever think you'd rely on, but that's me right now. Relying on it. And if he gets 1 more continuous spell, I'm most likely dead. Yeah, I know, Yuria. It's going to cost me 1 of these cards every turn. Doesn't look like he's going to get... What? Doesn't matter. I'm not going to attack. I can't attack. Well, I could attack. I'm not going to. I got Glow Moss, so I could make a fusion. But what would that fusion be? Alright, let's see. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can target 1 face card your opponent controls, destroy that target, then apply these effects. Oh my god, yes. We won the duel. I summon Elemental Hero Glow Moss. Then, I am going to special summon Elemental Hero Glow Neos. And with Elemental Hero Glow Neos, you don't stand a chance. Because I can get rid of your stall card and attack you directly with 2 monsters. Not that I need both of them. And here we go. I attack. Oh, wait, I had to do it during main phase 1. Shit. Ah, well, it's fine. We'll give you 1 more chance to summon him on. I had game right there, though. That was a huge misplay. That was a huge misplay. I even was like, yeah, I just gotta destroy the spell card. Forgot to destroy the spell card. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. No, do not do that, Cooper. Do not do that. Alright, I even have emergency call, which is nice. I activate my effect this time. I was very foolish. I destroy this card. Which means I should be allowed to attack directly this turn. Yes. Alright. Then if I set one of these cards, I have game. Just in case this fails. I attack. Yes. All right, Marcel. Very easy duel. They only got Yuria and then they stalled themselves to death. After the duel, the creature possessing Marcel revealed itself to be Yubel. It cast aside Marcel's body and manifested in physical form. Finally, my transformation is complete. I am as real as the rest of you. Jaden, we're finally reunited. Why are you staring at me like you don't know who I am? Look into my eyes and remember. Which one? When you were young, we were a team. When you were hurt, I hurt, and I did something about it. I wasn't going to let anyone come between us. I was your friend, your guardian, your avenger. And how did you repay me? By letting them send me away. You were a 5-year-old, Jaden. Why didn't you stop your parents from sending me away? Why didn't you overpower your parents or tell them that you had to keep me? I'm going to blame you as a 5-year-old. This is a main plot point in season 4, 3, whatever. Oh no, you can't be Yubel. Took you long enough to remember. I never forgot you. How could I? You had them send me away and decided to alienate me. But now we're face to face again. You and I have some catching up to do. It's a really dumb plot point. It's a really dumb plot point. I don't care what anyone says. He could have been 15 and not 5 or 10. It doesn't matter. The plot point is just as dumb. All right, let's get into it. The power within. Yubel was defeated, but he took over Jaden's body and survived. Yubel, this is between you and me, so leave Jesse out of this and duel me in your true form. Leave Jesse out of this? Why would I do that? With this body, I get to force you to fight your friend. No, you don't. I could just drop my duel disc and walk away. And where would you go? The only way out of this dimension is through me, Jaden. Come on, you love dueling, Jaden. You live for it. If you're too scared to duel, then you must be too scared to live. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to settle the score with Yubel. I don't want to hurt Jesse, but if I don't put the end to this, then who knows who else will get hurt. Besides, maybe I can save Jesse. He dueled to the end trying to save me. That's what I got to do for Jesse. I've got to find a way to get into his mind and get him to kick Yubel out. I know that Jesse and his crystal beast can be saved. I have to remember the darkness can be broken. Okay, Yubel, if you want a duel, then you've got one. I hoped you'd say that. Your time is up, Yubel. Your game ends here. I'm going to take you down. He didn't say get your game on. He's not in a good mood. Jaden is not in a good mood right now. He's in a bad place. He's being punished for not defending his Yu-Gi-Oh card as a 5-year-old. And letting his parents send it to space, which is weird. It's such a fucking weird plot point. It's such a weird plot point. Even for a kid's show, it's freaking weird, dude. It's so crazy. Alright, I summon Elemental Hero Grand Mole. I see we're going to be leaning into Neospatians, probably because we're fighting an alien now. Since Yubel is corrupted. Ooh, there's some advanced darkness there. Alright, Topaz Tiger with a crystal release. Are you sure you want to do that with... oh, you don't have a way of negating my effect? Oh, I got rid of crystal release for free. Ah, they wanted me to. Fair enough. You know what? I respect it. I respect it. You wanted me to do it. Alright. If there's any way for me to get out Neos, that would be incredible. But until I do, I'm going to have to play Neospatian Grand Mole and be a little jerk until there's more spell trap cards back there, because we know that they have Topaz Tiger. Okay. Sure, you have a Dark Rainbow Dragon and you canceled my attack. I'm sure you're real impressed with yourself. It was only 900 damage. You know how hard it is to summon a Dark Rainbow Dragon when all your monsters just bounce back to your hand? I don't think you understand. You need these monsters in the grave or on the field, and I'm not going to let them go there. Unless I get like fake hero or something, you're dead. Yeah, I kind of need it. Based on my current hand, I kind of need it. Alright, I attack. Super Poly, I think only works with cards on field, right? Yeah, either field. I do know that. It's a really cool card. Really good card, too. Just hard to work out. I'm guessing I have a fusion monster that works with my opponent's deck. Oh, you're summoning Cobalt Eagle just to be different? Okay. You know, Jesse, I don't think, or Yubel, or either of you, I don't really care. I don't think your strategy is working. Wow, triple Neos naturally drawn. If my opponent was a decent duelist, this would have been a bad duel, but luckily, they don't seem to be very good at dueling. So, I'm in a situation where I'm saved by the enemy's bad AI. Alright, that seems to happen a lot in this game. I'm going to throw away Neos, and then I'm going to be able to summon it with Oversoul most likely. Oh no, not Topaz Tiger. That's surely going to work on the third attempt. Oh, it failed! Whatever will you do, Jesse? As long as your cards are going to your hand, I have nothing. Well, I guess eventually you'll throw them away, but it'll take you a long time to throw away 7 specific monsters. And as you can see, my deck sucks. My deck freaking sucks. Like, these are good cards, but they don't seem to actually do anything. Like, Swords, sure, but Swords is evil and should never be treated with respect. It's too evil of a card. So I'm just going to end my turn there. I'm going to throw away another Neos just so I have more options in the grave. And then next turn, I don't even know what I'll do. I don't want to play Swords for sure. Them running into me is the best thing that could ever happen. Sure, they're thinning out their deck, but that also implies that they're not drawing anything. So this turn, they're going to be able to throw away a monster. And if they choose one of the 7, then that'll be smart. Okay, that's 2 now. They have 2 of the 7 monsters they need. I have Aqua Dolphin, but that would lose to Rainbow Dragon, so I'm definitely not doing that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and summon my Neospatian Grand Mole. And then I'm going to attack, because this seems to be working, and until the enemy decides to play correctly, I don't think there's any reason not to do this. And I don't think Aqua Dolphin's very good, especially with Dark Rainbow Dragon in my opponent's hand. Hello, Amber Mammoth. Just showing me you have 2 of the same, which means my odds of winning go up. Because he has to get all 7 of these monsters that are on this card art into the grave. That's the same one from earlier, so he didn't... It's still only 2. Emergency Call. Let's see, is there anything worthwhile? Well, that's... okay. Because I drew all the Neoses naturally, that's the only card I can draw. And I will use it when it's time to win the duel. When it's time to win the duel, I will use it. Until then... You know what? I don't want to discard anymore. I'll play a Super Poly. Yeah, I don't need to discard anymore, so we'll do that. And besides, it's probably an MST anyway, or something of that nature. So, you gonna do something, Jesse? I mean, I don't mind just sitting here talking to you, but you might want to do something. You just can't beat Grand Mole, huh? It's too complicated of a card for you? This entire time, oh, you threw away a card you shouldn't have thrown away. This game is weird. Okay, I finally got what I needed. I activate Oversoul for game. With this card, I get myself Neos. The card we've all been waiting for. I no longer need my Grand Mole. Although, if I were to fuse with Grand Mole, I could guarantee an attack directly, but it wouldn't win me the duel. I activate Neospace. I could play you, or I could play Flare Scarab. You know what, just for the fusions. I feel like I've fused Flare Scarab a few times, though. Yeah, I feel like I have. I'll still do it. Like, I'm scared of their trap, but, like, I don't want the fans to be like, all you did was play Grand Mole. You know what, you're right. Let's at least fuse. People like fusing. And this is a card that can win me the duel in 1 attack. Alright. There we go. 4,600 damage. That's a good number. What if I played this? 5,000 damage. What if I played this? 5,400 damage. That's more like it. And that's the end of the duel. Easy. Jaden defeated Yubel and Jesse was freed. Jaden, is that you? You bet, partner. Partners for life. What happened? He rescued you, of course. I always knew he would. You did? I never intended to keep your friend. His super polymerization card is what I sought to acquire. I have that card. While you weren't paying attention, I played a spell that would allow me to steal super polymerization. You set this all up, but why? You'll find out soon enough, because now the fun begins. Run, Jaden. Just run. Run. Okay, here's a tip to all you youngins out there. If a grown woman tells you that final line that Yubel just said, you run. And I know Yubel's more of a they-them, but still. Jaden, you ain't ready for the they-them thussy. You can't handle it. Return of the Supreme King. Let's go. This time we duel Yubel straight up. Yubel sought a final confrontation against Jaden. Yubel, you want a duel? It's a fight you're looking for. I'm up for it. Since you're up for a challenge, let's have this duel. Follow me if you dare. Jaden, do not follow a predator to a second location. Jaden, wait, you're actually going? Come on, pal. You really have to ask? Well then, here. I'm guessing you won't let me come with you, so take my deck and give that Yubel a little piece of my mind. Can you do that? Thanks, Jesse. You're my best friend. I don't know why, but your hair seems similar to another person I used to know. But they're not my best friend. In fact, I don't even think I care about them. I'm so glad I have you instead, Jesse. Dude, like, Cyrus gets dropped. It's the point I'm getting. Like, Cyrus gets completely dropped. It's just like Bastion in a way. You sure you should go? It's probably some kind of trap. There could be 100 fiends waiting for you, or some scary monster. Well, in that case, I don't want to miss out. As Jaden descended into oblivion to duel Yubel, he was met with a barrage of memories from his youth and learned that Yubel was his childhood friend. Yubel explained how she became the way she was. She absorbed the light of destruction's rays and was transformed. Despite the destruction it would cause, Yubel wished to unite all worlds into one so that she and Jaden could be together forever. Jaden knew the only way to save all worlds was to absorb Yubel into his own body. Shall we settle this once and for all, Jaden? Are you ready to face me head on? As long as you're not using Jesse as cover, I'm coming at you with everything I got. I wouldn't want it any other way. Now give me your best shot. Oh, I will, Yubel. Let's do this. Again, he didn't say get your game on. He's not exactly happy with the situation. All right. Let's do this, Yubel. Should be a fun duel. As long as my deck is not built like crap. Honestly, the last couple duels we've been winning on the first try. So the deck has been way better than the Duel Monsters decks. Even though I've been bricked, the enemies have been just as bricked. Speaking of bricks, this is a really good hand. It's like a really good hand, but we only have 9 fusions, so I have to make sure I actually have the fusion. All right, I have Flame Wingman and Escurito. Wow. That's it, huh? A Rainbow Neos, Flame Wingman, and Escurito. All right, well, then I'll make a Flame Wingman since I can't make anything else. This card is typically intended to throw away Neos, which I understand, but I might as well throw away Burstinatrix and then become Burstinatrix. Prisma was a crazy card to be invented. I activate Polymerization. This is Jaden's most classic monster. And for a lot of people, it means a lot more to Jaden's deck than Neos. But, you know, Neos does completely take over by Season 2. When until then, this card, Thunder Giant, Mudball Man, Rampart freaking Blaster even, those cards were everything. I'm going to put you right in the middle. And then Clayman, you can go in defense. I summoned him? I summoned Prisma. That's fine. Clayman will go in defense mode next turn. Let's see you handle a Flame Wingman, Yubel, even though we have no clue what your deck is. Exactly. Trap card. I don't like that. Oh, we're fighting. Okay, that's Coliseum basically says we must fight each other if we are face-up attack mode, and I am. If the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster while that monster is on the field, its effects are negated during battle phase only. Does that say my effects are negated or the opponent's effects? Who cares? Let's try it. Rainbow Veil. Alright, I attack for 21. Sorry, Dark Grepher, you're done for. I also get to do a little bit with Savage Coliseum. I get a little health back, but you're taking a bit of burn. So as long as you set your cards, you don't have to worry about the Coliseum, or put them in defense mode, basically. But if you're in attack mode, you must be ready to fight. I've done my duty. Alright, Yubel, come on. I know this card is pretty... It's okay. It's not even good. It's pretty decent with a Yubel deck, but how are you going to get to Yubel? That's my question. Of course I drew 2 Neos. Not like I need any more. Flame Wingman, go. Armageddon Knight should never... Oh, she was scared because if she summoned it with Savage Calls... Ooh, you're playing against yourself. Never, even if you had to take 2100 damage, you play that in attack mode. You do it because you need to throw Yubel away so your Limit Reverse in the back row will work, if you're running Limit Reverse. Even Call the Haunted, because we have Savage Coliseum on the field. Okay, 3 traps now. It's getting scary looking. Clearly, I won't draw 3 Neos. I won't, thank God. But there's no way for me to fuse. Unless this deck has Rainbow Dragon in it. Or Dark Rainbow Dragon. Rainbow Veil still doing what it does. We're going to just do some damage. I'm basically winning off of my super power. Although beating Yubel with Jaden's first ever fusion summon does seem pretty appropriate. She literally just gave up. Okay, wow. I'm a little disappointed, Yubel. I'm a little disappointed. And you know what? I can fuse? Oh, it's a dark monster. Wait, what? Is it just say any elemental hero and a dark monster? It does. All right, I flip elemental hero. I'm ending this duel. I flip elemental hero claim. Oh, shit. That's fine. This still does exactly what I wanted. I activate polymerization, and I'm going to summon elemental hero Escarito. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. All I know is that Necroshade is in the grave. Escarito? I don't know. All I know is I have a monster. And I have a lot of elemental heroes in the grave, which means I do exact damage. And she killed it. She had 2 TTs the whole time. Fine. I summon elemental hero Neos, the final monster I own. I may not have a superpower to win this duel, but if you brick and don't draw a single monster, I win that way. I am a little confused, though. If you had 2 TTs that whole time, why didn't you just summon Armageddon Knight and then activate it? Alright, this deck that they made for Jaden was actually pretty decent. She did have limit reverse, but that you have to attack me unless you're about to tribute. Okay. What the fuck? Oh shit, that's hilarious. Yubel attempted to use super polymerization to fuse all the worlds together. Now I activate super polymerization. With its power, I will break the boundaries of time and space and unite the 12 dimensions. When the 12 dimensions become one, the ensuing explosion will create a new world, one where you and I shall exist. Ha ha ha, ha 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 ha. I've done it. By destroying your reality, I've won. You and I will finally be together. Not quite. What? Super polymerization isn't fusing any dimensions. I can't let that happen. Instead, it's gonna fuse us. Fuse us? Yubel, I get it. You started out with good intentions, but you lost your way and you've been alone. I mean, maybe they started out with good intentions, but like, when you were 5, they were hurting people. And it's like, oh, but that person made Jaden feel bad because he lost a duel, or oh, Jaden got a little bit bullied. No, you probably were gonna kill somebody, Yubel. So alone. But you're not going to be alone anymore, Yubel. I'll help you find the right path again. Together, we will fight as one. After Jaden and Yubel's duel, Duel Academy was returned to Earth safely, along with all students. However, no one knew where Jaden and Yubel had gone, or whether or not they would ever be seen again. Spoiler, they will. Right now. Yeah! Whoa, this is... Oh, I know what the last duel is going to be. Darkness Returns. This, we're going to skip all... We're basically skipping all of Season 4. This is the final villain of Season 4. After reuniting with Yubel, Jaden contemplated what to do next. Just then, a darkness crept over the world, causing everyone but Jaden to vanish. Impossible! All the people in the world have disappeared! Jaden, time has come for us to settle this. Who are you? Show yourself! What are you? I am Nightshroud. Your people have been sent to my world. Nightshroud, not you again. What are you after? What am I after? I have no desires. I merely move with the will of the universe. All the universe wills that your people live in the darkness for eternity. That's a lie! Is it? Duel Monsters is a reflection of a duelist's soul. It can be the light or the darkness. If your heart remains in the light, peace will come to your world, but not the light of destruction. That was the villain of Season 2, and does not apply to this current conversation. But most duelists have darkness in their heart, and where there is darkness, there is Nightshroud. Yes, we are just stealing from Kingdom Hearts, or did Kingdom Hearts steal from us? No, we stole from Kingdom Hearts. No way! You're saying it's our fault that we brought you into our world? Exactly. I have no aspirations. It is the people that brought me here, and it is I who took them away. It is the fault of your people for trying to use duel monsters for evil, feeding my energy. Weevil, Bandit Keith, Maximilian Pegasus, that one guy that was really bad at dancing and lost to Taya at DDR. What was his name? Johnny Steps. That guy was evil. Well, tough guy, I don't duel for evil. I duel to stop the real monsters like you. No one person can stop me. I don't care. Even if I'm the last guy on Earth, I'll fight you to the end. Also, I'm not one person. I fused with Yubel. Hey, you're forgetting someone. Yubel! You're not alone. I am with you. You fools. 2 against 1 still does not change the odds. Nightshroud, I'll show you that the bonds of friendship can overcome the odds. Yeah, and soon it'll be Bonds Beyond Time. We're going to get a movie based on that statement. All right, let's do it. Final duel of the entire, well, not the entire show, but final duel of all with the final villain, Nightshroud, the one they've been building up. Let's go. This opening hand isn't terrible, but this is a duel where I'm going to need to know my fusions. Okay. 5, but I need a bunch of different kinds. Oh, I have Dark Bright in this one? That's interesting. And then I have Dark Panther, or Dark Neos. So I have Dark Neos, Dark Bright, Divine Neos, and Escaridao. Well, Escaridao is really easy to summon, so I'll probably be pulling that off soon. With E-Emergency Call, I am going to get out my Elemental Hero Sparkman. I know I should just always go for Prisma, but screw that. I have a better idea. Then I'm going to summon Elemental Hero Prisma. With Elemental Hero Prisma, I am going to click on Elemental Hero Dark Bright. And with Dark Bright, I'm going to throw away a Necroshade, while also becoming Necroshade. Then I'm going to set 1 Super Polymerization and end my turn. Alright, let's see what you got, Nightshroud. I'd love to see what strong monsters the final villain uses. Alright, what's your final... Ooh, we're gonna see him. Okay, now I'm really interested. 2,000. Say 2. Yeah, okay, what is it? Yeah, that is one of his monsters. Darkness Destroyer. I could. That is true. Well, it doesn't say I have to do it during main phase. Let him get to battle phase. Alright, I activate Super Polymerization. With this card, I throw away Elemental Hero Sparkman and summon Elemental Hero Escaridao, using your Dark Monster and my Elemental Hero monster. And with this, all those monsters I've thrown away will power up my monster to be stronger than anything in your deck. 2,800 attack. Once again, man, I wish I had our Righteous Justice. Wing Karibo, awesome card. Well, unless he has TT, I'm going to summon you. And I'm going to use Necroshade to do it. With this monster, I now have Neos. Break that street, Neos. Break that street. Watch out! Alright. Neos and Escaridao are going to work together. I attack for 25. I attack for 28. Oh, this deck is actually kind of decent. Either that or I got a good hand. I guess I could have drawn 3 Necroshades and been in trouble. What? I mean, sure, if that's what you want. Kind of a weird play, but I guess. I could go for my fusion just because I have not summoned Dark Panther yet, and that's just for fun, obviously. So why not? Even though it could cost me the duel, let's do it. I'm going to summon Elemental Hero Dark Neos using my Dark Panther card. So, Dark Neos, what do you even do? Alright. If this card is not already targeting a monster with its effect, you can target 1 face-up elemental effect monster on the field while you control this face-up card. Target's effect on the field is negated. During the end phase, shuffle this card. Oh, well, there's no face-up card, so I'm just going to let you attack. Alright, Dark Neos. Let's find out what their last trap was. The germs! Ah, we didn't have a perfect victory. No. But it does feel like we're going to have a victory nonetheless. Sorry, Giant Germ. You're a good card, but you're a dead card. Shit, I did cost myself the duel. I could have just won. Alright. It's fine. It's completely fine. Oh, 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. I guess I'll just let the video run. Hello, hello. Yeah, I have 2 left. I can go get some later. It's okay. I was going to go tomorrow. I'm going to go tomorrow. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. There's 2 left in there. Just go ahead and use them. Oh, even better then. Nope, I have a good piece of chicken ready to go. Alright, love you. Bye. Alright, guys. Sorry for that interruption. My sister was going to make some chicken today, and I'm like, yeah, I still have some chicken left over she can use. So there we go. I am stuck. My monster is completely stuck. This monster is very scary and can do piercing. I am going to have to just end my turn. Darkness, this was supposed to, or Nightshroud, this was supposed to be just an easy victory, but it ended up not being one. Oh, hi there. That's a cool card. That's a classic right there. I respect the hell out of it. Oh, we're going to take 46. I should have just played Winkariba, but I didn't know if this deck had level 10 or something. So I wanted to save it. It has Poly. And it's the only card I got, so we're doing it. I activate Polymerization. And with this card, I fuse Elemental Hero Necroshade with Elemental Hero Necroshade. I need 3,000 attack or I can't win this duel. Please tell me I'm at 3,000 or more. Escaridao, let's go. This is for the entire duel. 31, that's what I'm looking for. I attack. We win! Oh, that's awesome. Life's never easy and it never gets easier, but that's what makes life awesome. How can you not enjoy the tough times if you aren't living? As long as we have our cards, we don't have to face the future alone, because the cards remind us of everyone we dueled and every duelist is a friend. Hey guys, can you hear me? You have to believe in your cards. Believing in your cards means believing in your friends, and I believe that you're all going to come back to me. Jaden, Chaz was first. I hear Jaden's voice. Is that you, Jay? Oh my god. Jaden, really? That trap? I mean, it's a really good trap for you. As long as we have our cards, we know that we'll never be alone. What's this? It looks like they want to hang out with me instead of chilling in your depressing dimension. Jaden Yuki. One day, I will return. Does he ever return? I didn't watch the other shows. I don't think so. As long as we believe in our friends, that one day will be no day. Alrighty, folks. There is only one duel left of the entire GX story. The legendary Duelist. Of course, Jaden deserved to get this duel. Let's go. With Nightshroud gone and the darkness dissipated, Duel Academy could now hold this year's graduation. I will announce the top duelist from the graduating class, but I don't wanna, because if I do, you'll all graduate and leave me. Dr. Crowler, show some decorum. Fine, I'll make the announcement instead. Our top duelist is... Oh, there seems to be 3 students. Alexis Rhodes, Chaz Princeton, and Cyrus Truesdale. Now, before Dr. Crowler drowns us with his tears, let's begin the graduation ceremony. Jaden Yuki, congratulations on graduating. With graduation complete, Jaden prepared for his next adventure. Curry. You trying to tell me something, Winkaribo? Come with you. Where? I've been waiting for you, Jaden. No way, you're... Let's begin your graduation duel. My graduation duel, but I already graduated. Your real graduation duel. I've kept my eye on you these past 3 years. I want to see whether you have become a duelist worthy of the card I gave you the day you entered Duel Academy. You will face the chosen one. Well, where am I? Yuki Muto! You know who I am? The chosen one. This may be a weird question, but are you here to duel? Because yesterday I had a dream where Karibo told me I'll duel someone special. Well, Karibo's never wrong. Let's duel. Alright, here we go. Dream match is the final match. Jaden Yuki, can we defeat Yugi Muto? Or Yama Yugi, I guess. Either way, will it be possible? I'm expecting a tough duel. Jaden's got Yubel backing him up, and Yamayugi's got little Yugi backing him up. This is an interesting deck already. Alright, this opening hand doesn't have much, so I guess I'll just play Heat since Heat's pretty powerful. It would take a hell of a card to take down Heat. That's a hell of a card. That's also a hell of a card that I never wanted to see. Ah, Yamayugi's deck is bricky. I should know. I should have known. I've seen the way they build decks in this game. Alright. I summon Aqua Dolphin. And then with Aqua Dolphin, I want to figure out why your hand is bricky. Oh, it's classic as hell. Alright, I'll take 5 either way. I'm going to end my turn and just figure out how I'm going to... If he summons regular BLS, I'm going to be impressed. Alright, let's go. Prisma! That's who we're looking for. Now I get to see my entire fusion deck. Prisma, help me out here. Alright, we got Inferno, we got Flame Wingman, of course, we got Dark Bright, we got Elemental Hero Magma Neos, which is interesting. Shining Flare Wingman, these are the only cards, huh? Oh, let's do this one so I can get a Neos in the grave already. Yeah, that'll help me in the future, even if it can't help me right now. It's saying I can fuse, but what would I make? Oh, they added a bunch of bullshit. Oh man, wow, they just gave him busted cards. Well, I'm not evil. I'll try to beat him in the classic style. Yeah, I don't have to use these busted monsters. Unless I see him play something crazy. Otherwise, there's no need. That just seems cruel. I mean, he did just start the duel with Dark Hole and Swords, but still. Alright, I did draw Neos. That's always nice. I could even summon it if I wanted to. Alright, this time I'm gonna throw away... Let's do this, just so that I'm not tempted to summon one of those busted monsters. I'm gonna throw away Lady Heat. Alright, equip only to Neos. When it destroys a monster of bounce set to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of the destroyed monster. Oh wow, you just become a Flame Wingman, huh? Oh, but only for one turn. Alrighty, well, I've done my job. I don't want to play anything. I know I could summon Neos right now, but I want to see Yamayugi's deck a little bit more, especially if he's ballsy enough to run BLS. Or not. Okay, wow, this is getting a little disappointing. Alright, maybe I can make stuff happen if I do this instead. Alright, Card Trooper. I hit Woodman and Bubble Man. Next, I'm going to use Prisma's effect. And I'm going to use it to throw away Sparkman. Alright, now I got a lot of different cards in the grave. Let me go ahead and activate Miracle Fusion. With Miracle Fusion, I could summon Elemental Hero Divine Neos. Alright, together I'm going to make... Let's see, we're going to need Neos. We're going to need Sparkster. We're going to need Flare Scarab. We're going to need Bubble Man. And we're going to need the Woodsman. Alright, now I summon the most divine monster there is. And it does have Neos in the name, but I don't know if it'll count. Yeah, it does count. We can use Neos space with it. If I'm going to beat freaking Yamayugi, a guy who uses Egyptian god cards, I need to use my own divine monster. No, it's not actually divine, if you're curious. I activate Neos space. Oh, it doesn't get it. Alright. Let's see. I guess it doesn't say Neos directly. Let's go ahead and activate this. So... You can banish one Neospace near to this card, gains 500 attack till the end of turn. It also gains banish monsters effects. Alright, I don't know what's left in the grave, but let's... Oh, Heat! Perfect! I throw away Heat! And now I have 3,400 attack! I'll be unstoppable. Alright, I attack. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Luckily for me. Ah! Why are you divine if you don't even have protection? Alright, main phase 2. This is unfortunate what just happened, but I'm assuming the game's just It gave him a bunch of classic monsters, so he has to have the best spells and traps in the game or else he'd just lose. No, no, no. I want to wait until he actually does something. Just a set, huh? I think all of us were hoping for more. Grand Mole, now that's a monster. Alright, I activate Call of the Haunted. With Call of the Haunted, I'm going to bring back either Card Trooper or Prisma. That's a tough choice. I'm going to bring back Elemental Hero Prisma. And the reason we're going to bring back Prisma is so I can make a really fun fusion. Wait, does Neoforce only work on regular Elemental Hero Neos? It does. Well, I'm going to activate this card's effect. And with it, I'm going to throw away another Neos, my last one. Now that I've transformed into Neos, I'm going to summon Elemental Hero, or Neospatian Grand Mole. Which means he only has Magma. Well, that's fine. I'm going to play Neos Force. Now that I have a Neos on the field, I can use Neos Force to buff myself to 3,000 and destroy any defense. Oh my god! Oh wow, that was a good defense. Mystical Elf. Jesus. Alright. Now I'm going to lose my Neos Force because this card kind of sucks. I'm back to 17, but I got 2 strong monsters standing side by side. Alright, I draw. Emergency Call. Honestly, any hero would be useful right about now. Any hero, let's see. Honestly, I'm going to pick Necroshade. I know it sounds a little wild, but we're going to do it. Prisma, I need you to pretend to be someone else. Throw away Avion. Don't worry about it. Just throw it away. Then, I'm going to summon Elemental Hero Necroshade on top of my Grand Mole. And yes, I know, Grand Mole's 10 times more valuable, but who cares? This is Yami Yugi and he hasn't done anything, and I'm still waiting for him to summon that BLS. Karibo! Damn it! He got me there. Come on, Yugi, I'm giving you so many turns. I've thrown away so many cards just to summon random, well, cool monsters, honestly, but still. It's time. Yes! I've been waiting for this! The Blackluster Soldier. Now that's a legendary card. And that was an interesting attack target, to say the least. Alright, Heart of the Cards. That's a good card to get the heart of. Alright, well, because of the play I've made, I'm going to now summon this. And yeah, Grand Mole would have just beat it, but that's not what that's about. And thanks to this Prisma's effect, I will no longer draw any monster cards. There are none left to think about. Well, there are, but there are none left that have anything to do with fusion to think about. Let's go. Let's see what you got, Blackluster Soldier. Neos, attack! I just took down one of the strongest cards in the game. Now, you have 3,000 life points left in a dream. Let's see what you can do, Yami Yugi. Final turn. No, let him do it. One trap to scare me off. Oh, Prisma no longer has an effect. And I just drew Clayman, so let's get in there. I summon Elemental Hero Clayman. And I attack. What is your final trap card, Yami Yugi? I'm not doing anything till he uses it. Clayman, get in there. He's not using it. Okay, fine. I activate Call of the Haunted. I choose Elemental Hero Lady Heat. I'm gonna go for the attack. Do you have anything? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it! And that's why I chose Lady Heat. I end my turn with 3 elemental heroes on field. You die! Yeah! I called it! Oh, I super called it. Thanks, Yugi. That was an awesome duel. You reminded me no matter what happens in the future, there's one thing I'll never forget. The joy of dueling. And that is the end of the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX story mode. I know there's still reverse duels. We'll get to those later. That is it, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. Next episode, we're going somewhere I didn't typically want to go back when I was a younger YouTuber. In fact, there's a lot of places I never would have gone, but we're going to give it a chance. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.